Hey guys, happy Friday. This is Russell McDonald from Wymac Capital, and we are proudly celebrating 30 years in business this year. Here's a mortgage market update for you for today. So today, the BLS released the jobs report for April, and the report says that 20.5 million people lost their jobs, and unemployment is now reporting at 14%, but we know that those numbers are already higher and they're going to get worse. So how are the markets taking this? Well, right before I sat down to record this video, I checked and the stock market was up by 350 points. Treasuries and mortgage-backed securities are slightly worse, but really only slightly worse on the day. These unemployment numbers, though, they're the second worst level ever. And we have to go all the way back to the 1930s to find a time in which unemployment was reporting higher. So one interesting point on the report has to do with average hourly earnings and average weekly earnings. Take a look at this. The average hourly earnings rose 4.6% month over month, almost 8% year over year, while the average weekly earnings rose almost 5% month over month and 7.4% year over year. So that sounds positive on the surface, right? You really think people are paying their employees more right now? Well, no. Look at it this way. This doesn't indicate that people were paid more, but rather it tells us that more of the lower paying jobs are the jobs that were lost. And when you think about it, those people with the lower paying jobs are also more likely to have fewer resources available to them to weather storms like this. So that part really isn't positive news either. Okay, remember, the information in this jobs report, it's still trailing information. It doesn't even include the entire month of April. So we already know that we're likely to see more bad news in the next report as well. So how does this affect you? Well, if you need a mortgage, then the overall instability in the job market, that's bleeding over into home finance markets as well in many ways. And if you are in any kind of a position where you will be needing to get access to any of the equity in your home, you should act now. No, I mean right now, as in pause this video, go apply, and then come back and watch the rest. That's how little time you have to do something. You still here? Look, lots of lenders have stopped taking applications for new home equity lines altogether. We're talking big players in the space have stopped taking these applications. For example, over the past few weeks, Chase and Wells, and also the largest player doing HELOCs through third-party mortgage brokers like us, they've all stopped taking new applications for home equity lines. There are more, but those are the three that have hit the news headlines the hardest. Something else you have to keep in mind. If you have a home equity line that you're planning on using in the near future, or that you think you might need to use in the next few months, do yourself a favor and draw it down now. If this crisis continues very much longer, you're going to find many lenders will start lowering your limits on your home equity lines, or even closing your HELOCs, just like they did in the last crisis. Now, this isn't to scare you, but you don't want to be in a position where you are counting on that money and find out you no longer have access to it. Yeah, you're going to pay some interest. Consider the interest you pay to be an insurance policy. Now, if you guys have any questions about how this may affect you, please reach out to me. We can talk through it. Hope you guys are staying safe and social distancing out there, and that you have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in touch soon.